welcome you live to our night of pay-per-view action. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. This is the site of a much-anticipated rematch. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Daniels is ring walk. Something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. Douglas is making his way to the ring. And I know you're used to seeing many ring walks where guys are really jacked up. This isn't one of them.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, fighting out of Chicago, Bazooka Downs. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Guantanamo, Douglas.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Round 1 of 12. Daniels' resume reads with a lot of knockout wins highlighted upon it. Is it the level of competition he's facing, or is he that good of a puncher?
You know, that's the right question, Joe. It's a combination of both. He hasn't exactly been in there with Godzilla, but he has power. He gets to you, he gets rid of you.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own.
Watch the hook, come on.
Douglas is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. And now he scores with that left to the body. How does that happen? How is throwing? Big shot. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. Douglas's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Well-targeted left hand by Douglas. Daniels' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Daniels. Bazooka's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. A well-placed left hand up top. Right to the head with that right. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
End of the round there, a round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
That's a well-scored left hand by Douglas. Douglas's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Devastating blow by Bazooka. Halfway through round number 2. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Let's go. Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
Not well targeted by Douglas. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. And now another left. A well-timed right hand by Douglas. And that does it for this round. Douglas has got that look. He's got that look like, hey, I know exactly why I had success in that last round. He was able to stun his man, Teddy.
Yeah, you can see that confidence, that body language. Now it's up to an adjustment from his opponent.
Relax, you're okay, you're okay.
Daniel's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
And he ties up on the inside. A solid uppercut by Daniels. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Hits him in the mug with the right.
Get your hands up, that's it. Body shot.
And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Douglas. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Bazooka's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Douglas is hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Relax, come on now, relax. Deep breaths. Come on, keep working the body, keep working the body. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Daniels is rocked by a big shot there. What a wild round as both men have been affected.
He's tired, he's tired.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Daniels. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Douglas. Douglas is crushed by a right hand.
All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe. You good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Okay, listen. He's going to come forward this round.
Start of round number 4, and Teddy's scorecard a very easy one to read. 3 rounds to none. Of course, his opponent's gone down already, so he can just build upon that lead at this point.
Well, his opponent's acting like a guy who hasn't eaten for a week, and he's being fed right hands.
That was a nice hook that landed that time by Bazooka. Not much action as he just ties up. Bazooka's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter.
Come on, kid, focus now.
And he nails him with a headshot. Well done by Daniels. hitting his mark there going upstairs. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Nice block by Douglas. How about that exchange? Bazooka is able to land a nice clean left hand. Parries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Hook, he's wide open for the hook.
Nice. Daniels is stunned and he is hurt.
You're okay. Stay with me here.
Bazooka's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Bazooka's punch is far off the target. That's the kind of round that tells you all you need to know about what kind of fight this is. Back and forth action, both guys hurt.
That's the kind of round that you better make sure that you did all your work in the gym, that you're in shape, because more to come.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath.
Daniels' recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Good counter punch. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Daniels is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use a jab.
Halfway into round number 5 here. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Douglas. A stinging uppercut by Douglas. Scoring with the right hand by Bazooka. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Oh, what a whiff by Douglas. Bazooka is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance. Solid right. Oh! He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Douglas is getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now, this is where you really have to have the resolve, the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
The start of the 6th round. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Douglas has got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. find the right parking spot.
Bazooka swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Bazooka. Halfway through round 6. Step to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Douglas. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Douglas is stunned by that. Did you see that? Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Douglas's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Deep breath.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Daniels' corner has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing, maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
Tremendous counter punch by Daniels. Daniels is being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
Bazooka's left. Douglas is... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. The fight is over. Bazooka's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
5 knockouts. Your winner and still champion of the world, Bazooka Daniels.
Daniels is able to defend his title. Thanks for being with us tonight. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying, enjoy the rest of your evening.